I know that there are thousands of videos with the exact same title claiming that they have discovered something new. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to point out anyone, any kind of guru or anything like that. I just really want to provide you with real value from my own fresh experience, which happened just today, right? And I genuinely think that you watching this video, you might save yourself years of your life, literally, because right now I'm going to, just in a minute, I'm going to show you my own example, my own statistics, my own everything, my own numbers, and it will really make you understand everything, basically. Because listen, just to get right to the point, okay? One of my videos blew up today, and it got like literally when I was going to bed yesterday, it had like 27 views, right? And I wake up today and it has 1,000 views. So like I'm okay, that's great, okay? That's fun. That's always cool, but this time, because it's not my first video that blew up, basically, but this time I decided to look deeper into it and I discovered something, okay? And so listen, here's my point. Whenever you're watching different kind of gurus, they tell you how easy it is to achieve something, right? And that it is actually doable, and look at me, I just started everything from scratch, right? I did not use my real name, so no one could even kind of like recognize me, right? And they all claim to show you something to only make you think that they are actually saying true. But the truth is that, listen, they have all the testimonials, they have, I mean, even if they are not using it, they have all the skills, they know what's working, basically. And it really makes a difference when you're in something for X years, right? And you're just trying to show someone that something is possible. You know, it's still different, because even if you are not using your previous assets, then you have this experience and you cannot just reset your experience, right? So that's the thing. And they all claim that they were able to, let's say, get their first client after just sending 200 emails. Now stick with me, because what I'm about to tell you is literally going to blow your mind. Getting back to my... Oh, this bird is wild. Getting back to my example. This video that blew up, right? It got 1,400 views at the moment of recording this video, right? And so listen, I have this kind of funnel, let's call it funnel, on my YouTube channel, where the first step is that someone sees my video, right? Then someone clicks on this video, then someone subscribes to this channel, and eventually they end up in my free Discord community, right? Here are the exact numbers, and it's literally gonna blow your mind. 14,000 people saw my video, right? 14,000. Then out of those 14,000, 1,400 people clicked on the video and watched them. Now, I mean, maybe not watched it, but like clicked on the video, right? Then out of those people, only 13 people subscribed to this channel. Now, I will be using terms like only and all of that stuff, but like for me, 13 subs from one video is huge. So like, you know, first of all, thank you if you're watching this and you subscribed from that video. I'm talking about the video about how Clash of Clans logic can 100x your productivity, basically. Cool video, you can check it out if you have not watched it. But essentially, you know, for me it is a great number, it is a huge number, but like, considering that 14,000 people saw that video, you know, it's not a big number, right? And then out of those people, just 2 people joined my free community. So in other words, let's say that my free community is like my final product, right? Even though I'm not selling anything, but like, let's call it my final product. So 14,000 people that saw my video, out of all of those people, only 2 ended up in my free community. Now, someone could say that, well, maybe my video was just shit and that's why it had like such a low conversion rate, right? Well, let me tell you something. Let me repeat the numbers. 14,000 people, right? And 1,400 views. That's 10% click-through rate. Guess what's the average click-through rate on YouTube? It's 4%, around that. Which means that my click-through rate for that video is 2.5 times higher than average. Okay? This video, even though it has no thumbnail and like the title is not like optimized, it kind of piques your curiosity, so that's why this video blew up. At least that's what I think. But like, other than that, it is not edited. It has no thumbnail and still has like 10% click-through rate, so it does above average. Okay, and it has call to action at the end, so like everything is in place basically. So it's not about but maybe this video is just shit, right? It is good video. It is a good video, but even though it is a good video, out of 14,000 people, just 2 ended up in my final product, right? Think about it. Really think about it, because it's almost as if you would send 14,000 emails, okay? Cold emails. And let's say 1,400 people actually read your email, what you have sent them, right? And out of those people, you can get 14. I got 13 subs, so you might get like 13 positive replies, right? Or just replies. And then out of those 13 replies, you get 2 sales. That's something to really think about, because these numbers are really showing you how it is for beginners. Can you imagine sending 14,000 emails? Can you imagine that? And getting just 2 sales out of it? But it is really what it takes. It's not like you can actually send like 200 emails. Maybe if you get lucky, well, then you can land a client. But like, other than that, it gets really much bigger effort than just sending those, I don't know, just 200 emails or even 1,000 emails. If 1,000 people would see my video, maybe no one would even go to this free community, even though it's free. Remember that I'm not selling anything here. You see, like, if I would sell something, actually no one would even buy. That's the case. And you know, you might say, well, I have sent like 1,000 DMs and nobody replied. But to be honest with you, every single view on YouTube is exactly the same as sending a 1 DM. 1 view equals 1 DM, basically. So if you are creating content that basically showcases your product, then 1 view equals 1 DM. That's as simple as that, and you cannot deny it, because like, if you send 1 DM to 1 person, you have just contacted 1 person, right? You got like 1 eyeball, I mean 2 eyeballs technically, but like, you know what I mean, right? You got 2 eyeballs on your product, and that's the same for YouTube. If you have 1 person watching your video, it's like 2 eyeballs on your product. That's exactly the same. You cannot deny it. So you see the actual numbers that it takes to really make it on anything, basically. Because right now I'm talking on YouTube, but like, I actually recorded a video saying exactly that YouTube reflects life. Really, it just simplifies it, but like, it really reflects life. So as I said, it's not like, you know, there are people who are landing clients after sending 200 DMs, but like, they are using really advanced strategies where they are probably spending like half an hour on one of those DMs to record a really personalized video showcasing everything and like explaining everything, and then they are sending this video. So that actually might give you the results. But like, you know, the effort, it's all about effort as well. The effort is just different. And to be honest with you, if you create those 200 personalized videos to send in your cold DMs, right? The time that it would take you would probably be the same as the time it would take you to send thousands of cold DMs. So like, you know, it's just a number, but like, it's all about quality. It's all about the effort that you put in, and the effort required for you to succeed as a beginner is much higher than you can possibly imagine, right? Because listen, it's the last thing, but I have the extension installed on my YouTube channel called vidIQ, and it shows me basically the watch time hours from every single month, right, in a form of a graph. And so I started in May, and like, I had only the second half of May to record those videos, right? And so I did that, and like, this graph is always going up. Like, it's constantly growing, and like, every single month I'm getting more watch time basically. And so right now we have just a fourth day of new month, so technically just 4 days ago this graph dropped down to 0, right? But at the time of recording this video, it is like at the exactly half of what it was in the previous month. So I essentially, in just 4 days, I achieved half of my results from the past 30 days, right? So there is this kind of snowball effect, but it doesn't really mean, like, you could say, well, that's great, right? You're really growing and all of that stuff. That's what I would think. But like, even though I'm growing, I'm still not a big YouTube channel, right? I still don't have like a big following. I mean, for me, don't get me wrong, for me all of those numbers are actually enormous, right? I cannot really imagine, like, I cannot imagine even just 10 people sitting with me right here and just talking, right, or watching me recording this video. Like, it would be absolutely sick for me. So don't get me wrong with that. I'm just saying that compared to other on YouTube, I'm basically no one, right? So you know, from my perspective, it looks like I'm actually growing fast and all of that stuff, but like, this I have this snowball effect, right? But comparing this kind of snowball effect that I have, the size of it, to the size of the snowball effect that you actually need to succeed, right? It's like comparing a tennis ball to a sun in terms of size. I'm actually saying that it takes so much more to succeed than you can possibly imagine. Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say on this video. I hope it really, like, it really gives you value, and if so, you can subscribe to this channel. You know, it's always cool to see each other every single day as I post daily. Other than that, you can join my free community, right, which I mentioned about in this video. And yeah, as always, just keep pushing, right? And thank you for watching.